So I'm going to talk a little bit about my college experience right now, and I'm not doing too great. So what I've realized this early on is that there's a difference between being scared of the material and being scared of the deadline. And right now I'm too scared of the material, and I'm not scared at all of the deadline. But I also think it's, in a way, a good thing to not be scared of the deadline because, or else I can't relax. And the point is, there's nothing I can do. Like, it's too late in the semester. I'm already failing. Like, so I kind of have to come to terms with it, right? I can't just. It's too late. Okay, I'm trying my best and I really am being optimistic, but I'm sorry, it's sorry me. It's too late. Um, and I think there's some kind of formula with being scared of the deadline being versus being scared of the material. I think the best formula, honestly, is to be scared of neither. Don't be scared of the material because if you're scared of the material, you don't want to do it because you're like, oh, what's the point? Like, I'm never going to get it. And it's like, how what teachers used to tell us, like, it's not going to pop into our brain randomly. Like, if you don't know the material, you don't know the material. I'm sorry. And that's also something I have to come to terms with. Like, I'm trying to figure out the material, but like, I don't understand. And looking at it more is not going to help me understand it. I need some kind of to I need to like talk to someone or something about it because I'm not going to understand it more just by looking at the same things. You know what I'm saying? Um, but there's also being scared of the deadline, which I am, good thing or not good thing, not scared at all of a deadline. And I feel like I'm not scared to the point where it's detrimental and like I should be a little bit scared of the deadline, but like I honestly have like not that much care in me. Um Honestly, like I've mastered that. I've mastered not caring what other people think. I've mastered just not caring about what's not important, and like what is important is things you can change, and since it's too far in the semester I can't change it, so what's the point of being afraid of it? That's how I kind of think about it. But I'm just talking about how there's two different fears. There's the fear of the material and there's the fear of the deadline, and both of those can like keep you in a chokehold and like um really make it hard for you to learn. Um, Also, that I might need to like communicate with other people, and that might not be completely useless. Like, I don't know if I can do it on my own, to be honest. I realized I am not that bright. Um, and I've never cared about that. Well, maybe when I was younger, I cared about that. But as I've gotten older, I don't care about that. I don't care about being smart. I don't care about being special. I don't care about that. Like, I just care about enjoying life. That's literally all I care about. Is as long as I enjoy life, I get whatever I need out of it. Then like I don't care if I'm smart or strong or whatever, talented, good at things. I don't care. And I think these are things that like really come with time and stuff, but I don't really care. It does come with effort and time too, though, because I did put effort into it. Like, you have to kind of realize that, like, how important you are and how much you deserve love and self-love. You don't necessarily deserve love from other people. That is earned. But you deserve self-love. You deserve love from, like, a basic standard. You know what I mean? So yeah. I don't know what I'm even rambling about anymore. I'm just talking about college. Not doing too great. I'm gonna redo it. I am. And I'm talking Einstein when, like, we all gotta fail to, like, succeed. Like, didn't he drop out of college or something? That's what I read. That might be not right. But, I'm pretty sure he dropped out of college, and, like, some other famous scientists dropped out of college and stuff. Or failed out of college. I don't really know. I don't even know, like, oh my god. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes you gotta fail and try again. Because, like, the second time around, I'm telling you, it's gonna be so much better. I've been reading. Never used to do that. Okay, it's like, oh, she's reading. Like, great, she's gonna get better grades because she's reading books, stupid books that, like, don't even relate. Yeah, because I never used to read. And you know what? The brain is a muscle. And you know what? I never used that muscle in my life. It's so true. When I was younger, I didn't care about school. I only started caring about learning things and I got older, and I still not sure how I feel about school. Not that healthy. Not very good for you. But I've like changed how I view knowledge. Like, I love to learn. I'd love to just fill my brain with all this knowledge, but it takes work to get there. Also with college, it's like a certain amount of time you get. I feel like I need more time. I feel like I have some kind of mental issues somewhere. I don't know. I know I have irritability and intense emotions. That's all I know. But I'm pretty sure I have some kind of, like, learning disability that makes it just, like, not difficult to learn, but difficult to, like, maybe I'm just, like, impulsive and, like, have a lack of discipline. Like, it's something with discipline. Like, I just can't for the life of me be disciplined because I'm like, oh, but I can also, like, chill and not be disciplined. That sounds pretty good. um yeah, but I feel like I'm really bad at discipline, and I feel like I'm worse at it than most people. And I feel like that might have to do with, like, it might be more of an issue than I make it out to seem, cuz, like, I'm really bad at discipline. Like, I don't even know. Like, I think in my mind I convinced myself that it's, like, not that bad. Like, it's not a big deal, you know? But, like, even if it's not a big deal, which, sure, maybe it's not a big deal, but, like, you know, you want something, you go get it. I want something, and then I'm, like, convincing myself why it's okay and not a big deal. I'm talking about my weed addiction. I have a weed addiction. And I know everyone's like, oh, you don't get addicted to weed. Okay, maybe not physically. Physically, I actually am better off than most people. Some people get, like, unable to eat, unable to sleep. I can sleep and eat fine. It's all mental. Like, that's also what makes me think I'm bad at discipline, is, like, it's a mental thing. It's not like a body thing. It's, like, all up here. Well, I think it's a body thing in the way that, like, it's not a soul thing. you know it's a body thing, not a soul thing. Like if it was a soul thing, I would be thinking thoughts. But it's a body thing, which means I'm just feeling feelings. Like, or I guess it's the thoughts with like, the thoughts I think are like, it's not a big deal, like, but I'm just saying there's a difference between thoughts and feelings. Like, the thoughts are our soul. The conscious thoughts, anyway, not the, like, intrusive thoughts. The, like, conscious thoughts. That's our soul. That's literally our soul. And then the feelings are, like, our body. You know what I mean? Like, I have a lot of feelings that don't make sense and, like, don't fit in with my brain. Like, I don't have thoughts. I don't have thoughts of hating myself. I don't have thoughts of like hating life. I don't even have thoughts of hating life. And I don't believe we chose to be here. But like it's all feelings. Like I just feel intense emotion sometimes and like I don't know how to deal with it. Like I'm like totally getting off topic. This was supposed to be about college. Um, yeah, but I think the best way to go to college is to want to learn and not just like be pushed into it, you know? I want to learn. I still don't think I'm ready. Like, I think I could be older. Money, a little bit blinding. Like, money has made me want to go to college a little sooner, maybe. Which makes me feel weird. Because I want it to all be completely knowledge based. I just want to learn. And I do really want to learn. I'm so curious about this world, about everything. But yeah. Sometimes the feelings are very intense. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Um oh, yeah, so I have a little bit of like curiosity, so but like the feeling is blinding. Like I'm not ready to go to school. I feel like I could have read more books, worked on my brain muscle. The thing I was talking about before that I quit talking about and started talking about something else, your brain muscle. Okay? Mine is like so non existent. Like, I don't mean you're smart, like, this has nothing to do with being smart. Okay? It's your literal brain muscle. Like, how long can you last, like, learning things until your brain, like, gets tired? Your brain just gets tired, right? Am I the only one that experiences this? Like, come on. You're, like, studying new information for like hours. And then you're like, oh my god, my brain needs a break. You ever feel like your brain needs a break? It's because it's a muscle. And I was not prepared to work this muscle. So I'm going to retake my classes and I'm going to switch from chemistry to physics because I'm feeling like I might not do better at physics because I feel like I'm going to be bad at college in general. um, and I'm probably, no matter what subject, is probably not going to go well. But I feel like physics, I learn more about the physical world than I do chemistry. And I just want to learn about the world, you know? Oh, yeah. So this is supposed to be for people who are discouraged about going about college. Maybe they get bad grades in college and they feel like, oh, it's dumb. But like, what is smart? What is smart? Is it being quick? Is it memory? Is it logic? Is it putting things together? Putting things together and logic, two different things. You can put stuff together and still not have the logic to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is smart? Like, there's so many different types of smart. Like, my brain works slow. My brain works not very well. And I'm still super smart because I am good at piecing things together and understanding. And sometimes you're smart because you're quick and you're not good at understanding. That's fine too. Like, there's so many different ways to be smart. Like, and even if people are smarter than me, I think I just have to get over that fact too. Because I felt so dumb in my life. Just with my, like, I just felt like I was more stupid than everyone else. No one ever really put me down for it, but I felt more stupid than everyone else. So, like, I didn't even understand what smart meant. My brain hasn't even fully developed now. And I thought I was dumb. And you know one thing I thought I was dumb about? Not knowing mythology. Because I was like, oh wow, all of my classmates know everything about mythology and I know nothing. That's memorization. Memorization is not being smart. And how are you supposed to know these things if you're not told these things? Like, you can't just, your brain doesn't just download information and like, so like, I was never gonna know about mythology unless I read it. And like, I just felt so bad about myself. And like, I had some kind of mental illness that made me tired, made me, my brain not able to work as well, which I still kind of have. Both those two issues. But it's like gotten a lot better. And like, I don't think it was my I don't think it was me. I don't think it was my fault. I think it was my body. Like, I'm pretty sure my body came with mental illness and like physical issues that like made it difficult for me to actually use my brain. Yeah. So I just thought I was stupid. And now I'm like realizing that even being smart isn't that like holy. Like, who cares if you're smart? That's not your worth. I've been realizing what worth is. Like, worth, existence. Like, you exist, you're worthy. Like, you get it? Like, I just like felt so bad about myself because I was stupid. And maybe I am a little stupid. And like, what's wrong with that? This is super long, random, all over the place rant. I missed this. So college. Any advice do I have? Don't use only yourself as a resource. Don't use only yourself as a resource. Okay, talk to other people. Get a tutor. These are the things I'm talking to myself about. I'm talking to you. Like, talk to people. Talk to people. 'Cause like, oh my god, you could probably learn so much. I'm literally being so like, come on. Just ask questions. Get a tutor. My parents are rich. I can just get a tutor. But no, like, I don't know. I should probably get a tutor. And my goals, I want to be a scientist. I want to be a super smart scientist that impresses everyone and maybe comes up with new theories. My dream is to come up with new theories, but there's no real theories to like do anymore. Like, I feel like we kind of did it all, and what we didn't do just like probably will never make sense. As I said before. So, yeah, talk to people. You might be a little anxious, but you gotta really weigh the two sides. Is it really worth it to not talk to anyone because you're anxious and fail? Or just to talk to someone about something that doesn't even, like, it's not even personal. Right? It is like, oh my god, when I was in high school and middle school, I had the most extreme anxiety. I don't know what happened. Okay? I really don't know. Because it kind of went away. And I'm not saying your anxiety is going to go away. Because that would be mean of me. And, like, it probably won't go away. Like, how do I know? Like, this is probably a rare experience. How do I know? I know nothing about anxiety. But I know what it's like to be anxious because I was there. And you really gotta, like, be like, which is worth it? Like, being anxious, too anxious to, like, be able to ask questions and fail the semester, like, fail. Or ask a single question to someone that you possibly even, like, a teacher. Like, it doesn't have to be your classmates. It can be your teacher, too. And, like, tutors. I know colleges have tutors and stuff. So, I don't even know what I came here to say. I just want to say random thanks. And I think I succeeded on that. College is really hard. I'm trying my best. And it's still, like, need help. And I need to ask for that help and stop, like, failing for no reason. And I need to ask for that help. And possibly for more time. Because I'm, like, not okay. I think it's a muscle, right? I talked about how brain stuff is a muscle. I think discipline is also a muscle. And I am worse at discipline than my brain. Like, I'm so bad at discipline. I'm so bad at discipline. And it's not funny. Like, it's not funny. And yeah. So I think that's also one of my biggest issues, is I'm bad at discipline. I still want to learn, which makes it, like, doable without discipline. But I need discipline because it's like, oh, you're, like, learning for this amount of time and you gotta hurry it up and get your assignments in on time and stuff like that. When I just want to work on my own pace, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna end this here, I think. I don't have anything else to say, really. Probably, like, stupidest video ever. I don't even know what I've talked about. I'm literally too drunk. I don't remember. something about college, something about your brain, something about mental illness. I don't think I have anything else to say.